Hello, my name is Lorena Gheorghe, and today I'm going to present how to become and what it takes to be a tennis coach. In sports, a coach is a person involved in the direction, instruction, and training of the operations of a sports team or individual sports people. Of course, like any other careers, you have a lot of advantages. To be a tennis coach, from my personal opinion, I think it's something I love to do, so of course it's more than an advantage, it's like a blessing for me. It also deepens relationship with others. Being a tennis coach or a tennis player, you have a lot of connections, you meet a lot of people, and it can live in your benefit. You learn about yourself, you learn from situations, from your players, from practices, and from your success and mistakes. Travel. Tennis is a very wealthy sport, so tennis tournaments are all over the place in the world. I think it's a very good experience to travel and see new places. And also the special role you play in the athlete's life. You don't only have to be a coach, but you're also like a mother, a best friend, a sister, brother, anything. So I think that's very special. There are also disadvantages. And one of them is dealing with conflict goals. Some parents have stronger feeling about competition than the coach, or may want to see that their children spend more time on the field or in a certain position. Also, long work and travel. Coaches tend to work 40 hours per week, which is a lot. And also traveling is not always the best thing when you have to eat on the roads, when you have to adapt to different weather, food, and job security concerns. The constant evaluation. A Singapore season tournament trip leads to a coach being terminated. Parents, sports fans put significant pressure on management to fire coaches when their teams fail to meet expectations. Personal skills. To be a great coach, you have to be a good communicator. You have to know how to speak to your players, and you have to know how to difference the players. You have to be a good leader to plan and organize trips, tournaments, paperwork, and practice. Analysis and evaluation is not enough just to be a good communicator, but you also have to know how to analyze your player, what technical and tactical strategy that you need to improve and get better. How my day would look like? Well, if I would be a tennis coach, for example in college, I would have from 8 a.m. till 10 practice with the girls or guys. At the end of the practice, I might have a private lesson, starting with 12 till 5 p.m. I have to be in my office and do paperwork, look for players, recruit, respond to emails, and sometimes I might have another private lessons from 6 p.m. or something like that. So it's pretty busy. How to become a tennis coach? I would first volunteer to gain the necessary knowledge and experience needed to become a head coach. I would first apply to be an assistant coach to a university, and then I would get my certification. United States professional tennis is one of the best, so for sure I would apply for that one. According to the US Department of Labor, the employment of coaches is growing with 15% from 2012 to 2022, and the annual salary is $39,960 per year. For my interview, I just interviewed my head coach, and what impressed me is when she said it is one of the most rewarding jobs and the best way to learn about yourself as a person. to become a tennis coach, it takes a lot of hard work and dedication, but in the end it's worth it because it's a very rewarding job and I think you get a lot of good experience.